Imagine this. You are standing in front of your closet. It is full of clothes. You own so many clothes that it's not the problem. The problem is that you're staring at all of them like they personally betrayed you because nothing goes together and you have to leave in 20 minutes. Tonight, you're going to stand in front of the fridge and do the same exact thing. Stare, open, close, stare again, order DoorDash. And this weekend, you're going to sit on your couch and stare at your living room walls, wondering what color to paint them, what curtains would look good, whether that couch you saw online would actually fit, and ultimately do nothing because you can't picture it. Today, I'm giving you one for your closet, your kitchen, and your home. Are you ready? Welcome to AI for the Busy Human. I am Bella Vasta. Short episodes, real tools, no fluff, one problem, one tool, one workflow that you can steal tonight. And this is the fun one. So let us get into it. Decision fatigue is real, and no one talks about where it actually lives. It does not live in the big decisions, it lives in the tiny ones, the ones that you have to make 40 times a day before you even get to the stuff that actually matters. What I'm wearing today. What are we eating for dinner? How do I pack the kids' lunch? Does this top go with these pants? Is this too dressy? Is this not dressy enough? What shoes work if I'm walking all day but then have to go to dinner after? What do I wear to a conference where I want to look professional but also approachable? And also, like, I did not try too hard, but like I definitely tried. that's that's six decisions. And you have not left like the bedroom yet. Like this is the beginning of the day. Okay? And then the food. You open up the fridge and there's things in there, ingredients technically, but they don't go together. You have half a bell pepper, you have some chicken that needs to be used today, a bag of spinach that's at optimal, like the best, and three different condiments you bought for recipes that you made once and used once. So you Google easy dinner with chicken and bell peppers, and the first results require 14 ingredients, a food processor, 90 minutes, and you don't have 90 minutes. You do not have a food processor. You have 20 minutes and a prayer. So you order out again because the guilt is just not about money, although it is that too. The guilt is also because you have food in the house that you just could not figure out what to do with. And then there's your home, your actual physical space. You've been staring at a living room for 2 years thinking it needs something: new paint, new curtains, a different layout. You've scrolled Pinterest and saved 400 inspiration photos that all look beautiful and none of them look like your actual room with your actual furniture and your actual weird window placement. Maybe you're thinking about a remodel or even just painting one wall, but you cannot commit because you cannot see it. You cannot picture what a sage green would look like next to your brown couch. You cannot even imagine what the rug from West Elm would actually look like in your space or if it would look ridiculous. You've tried those apps. Home Depot has one. Amazon has one. You've uploaded a photo and it drops a piece of furniture into your home. And it looks like someone photoshopped a couch into a postcard. It's warped, it's weird, the scale is off, the lighting does not match, and it looks fake because it is fake. You do nothing. You live with the room you have because you cannot see the room you want. And the vision stays stuck in your head. Closet, kitchen, home, three places where you spend most of your life. Three places where you're making it up as you go with no system and no support. Quick thing before we dive in today. Today, I'm going to use ChatGPT and Gemini because they both handle image uploads and image generation, which is exactly what we need for outfits, food, and home visualization. If you want to access plus plus Claude plus all the image and video AI models without paying a bunch of separate subscriptions, go to bellavasta.com/magi, MAGAI. One roof, one price, 30% off for your first 3 months. I use it every day. Link is in the description. All right, let's solve your closet, your kitchen, and your living room. You have just tried the meal planning apps. You download one, you use it for a week, and then it suggests a recipe that requires a tahini paste and sumac on a Tuesday, and you've never opened it again. You've tried a capsule wardrobe guidelines. You've read the article that told you all you need is 12 pieces in a blazer. You don't own a blazer. And the 12 pieces showed more cost than your car payment. You've tried Pinterest boards, beautiful boards, boards full of outfits that you'll never wear and rooms that you'll never live in because they require a body type, a budget, and a house that does not match yours. And you've tried the Home Depot and Amazon visualization tools. You've uploaded a photo of your room and they've dropped in a couch that looked like it was hovering 3 inches off the ground in a different dimension. Not helpful. Here's the problem with all these. They start from an idea of your life, not your actual closet or your fridge or the actual room where the weird like couch and the window that's not centered. What you need is something that looks like what you actually have and shows you what to do with it, or better yet, shows you what it could become. This is a completely different approach, and AI does it shockingly well now. So, like I said, today we're going to use ChatGPT and Gemini, and I'm going to show you three different workflows: one for your closet, one for your kitchen, and one for your home. Both of these tools can look at photos you take and give smart recommendations. But the home decor part is where it gets really exciting because AI can now generate images of your actual living room with changes applied. We're talking about uploading a photo of your living room and saying, "Show me what this looks like with a sage green walls and new curtains." And it actually shows you, not a warped mess, an actual visualization you can use. You can create a lookbook for your wardrobe. You can create a mood board for your home that uses your actual space, not a stock photo. You can hand a contractor or a designer an AI mockup and say, "This is what I want," instead of trying to describe it with words and hoping they understand. So let me walk you through all three. Part one, your closet. Here's how this works. You open your closet, you take photos of 5 or 6 pieces you like, but never know how to combine, and just snap the pictures with your phone. They do not need to be styled or laid flat or on a hanger, just real photos of real clothes. Then upload them to either ChatGPT or Gemini and use this prompt. Here are the photos of the items in my closet. I'm a woman in my 40s, and I need 3 outfit combinations for a casual daytime conference where I will be networking and on my feet most of the day. Tell me which pieces to pair together, what shoes and accessories to add, and what vibe each outfit gives off. Be specific about colors and layering. If something does not work with any of the other pieces, tell me that too. It comes back with actual outfit combinations, not generic advice like pair a blazer with jeans, specific pairings for your clothes. This top with these pants, tuck it in, add a belt, wear an ankle boot. And this gives you the polished but approachable vibe. The other combination says creative and confident. It's like having a stylist who can see inside your closet. But here's where it gets next level. You ask it to create a lookbook. All right, so based off of these closet pieces, here's the prompt. Based off of these closet pieces and the outfits you just suggested, create a visual lookbook for me. Generate images, each outfit combination styled together. Include a title for each look and a short note on when to wear it. Make it feel like a personal style guide I can save on my phone and reference anytime. AI generated images of these outfits styled together, not photos of you, but like styled lay flats or outfit visualizations you can save on your phone. Now you have a lookbook, your own personal styling guide based off of your actual clothes. And you can flip through it on a Monday morning and just pick instead of staring at the closet for 15 minutes. You can update it every season, every new piece. Remove old ones you donated, become a living document in your wardrobe. That's not something only celebrities with stylists get to have anymore. You have that now too. And just imagine, what are you going to do with those wasted decisions that you make first thing in the morning? Now you're banking them. You can use them the rest of the day. Winning. Part two, your kitchen. Same concept, but with food. See why I grouped this whole show together? Open your fridge, take a photo, or just list what you have. You don't need to make it pretty. Half a bell pepper and sad spinach is fine. That's the real life. Upload the photo and type it into a list into ChatGPT or Gemini and use this prompt. I have these ingredients in my fridge: chicken breast, half a bell pepper, spinach, garlic, onion, cheddar cheese, tortillas, and rice. I also have basic pantry staples like olive oil, salt, pepper, soy sauce. Suggest 3 easy dinners I can make in under 30 minutes with what I have. For anything I'm missing, write me a short grocery list. Keep it simple. I'm tired of single mom, not chef. I am a tired single mom, right? And of course, obviously, make this for your own life. And then you could pair this with an earlier episode where I showed you how to use an agent to go and buy all these ingredients if you're in that spot. But this episode is really about using what you have. But with that prompt, it will kick it back and it'll give you 3 dinner options from what you already known a and a tiny grocery list for anything that's missing. You're 2 ingredients away from a chicken fajita bowls. And maybe you could just decide, you know what? I can leave those 2 ingredients out. Not 14 ingredients, not a food processor or 90 minutes. Just what can I make tonight? And I have 20 minutes. And here's a move I love. If you find a recipe you liked, you can also ask it to build a weekly version. That chicken fajita bowl was great. Build me a simple weekly dinner plan based off of similar easy meals. Keep the ingredients overlapping so I'm not buying a million different things. Give me one grocery list for a whole week, budget friendly, or you could say like maybe for $50, nothing fancy. One grocery list, overlapping ingredients so nothing gets wasted. A week of dinners that are realistic for your life. And you did not have to spend your Sunday afternoon meal prepping or reading a cookbook. You have a conversation with your phone. All right, quick pause. If you're a business owner, like listening to this and thinking, if AI can create a lookbook for my closet, what could it create? A brand style guide for my business, a visual mock up of my website, a before and after, a client proposal? Yes, to all of that, okay? I'm offering a free complimentary 30-minute session for business owners who want to see how AI can level up their visuals, their content, and their operations. Limited time only. Go to bellavasta.com/30, that's 30, and grab a spot. All right, now let me show you what blew my mind your home. This is the one thing that's going to change how you think about AI because we're not just getting advice here, we're getting visuals. We're seeing our actual living space transformed before we spend a single dollar. Here's a scenario. You want to update your living room, maybe paint the walls, new curtains, different couch, maybe all of it, but you can't commit to it because you can't see it. And you have decision fatigue and paralysis. Every time you just try to describe what you want, it sounds vague. I want a cozy but modern, but not too dark, but with some warmth. That means nothing to a paint store employee. That barely means anything to you. Here's what you do. Take a photo of your room, just as it is. Don't clean it, don't stage it. The more real, the better. Upload it to ChatGPT and use this prompt. Here's a photo of my living room. I want to update it, but I don't know where to start. The room faces north, so it doesn't get a ton of natural light. I want it to feel warm and cozy, but still modern. My budget is moderate. Tell me what changes would make the biggest visual impact for the least amount of money. Be specific about paint colors, curtain styles, and any furniture swaps or additions. Explain why each suggestion works in this specific room. It looks like your actual room, your actual lighting, your actual furniture, and then it gives you um, the specific room recommendations. Okay. It'll make the ceiling feel higher and soften the window, specific, actionable, based off of your room. But here's where it gets incredible. Now, put this one in. Generate an image of the same room with those same changes applied. Show me what it would look like at the same sage green accent wall, the ivory linen curtains, and the warm toned area rug. Keep the existing couch on the bookshelf and bookshelf. I want to see this before I spend any money. And it'll create an image of your room with the changes, not a warped Home Depot preview that looks like a video glitch in a game. Okay. You are not guessing anymore. You can see it. And if you don't love it, you can adjust it. Make the walls a little lighter. Try navy curtains instead. What if we add a different rug? You iterate until you see the room you want for free before you spend a cent at Home Depot or the paint store. Now, here's a power move. If you have a vision you love, ask for the mock up. Create a mood board for this room design. Include the paint color with exact name and curtain style, where to buy them, a rug suggestion with a link and a brand recommendation, and any other pieces. Format it so I can show it to a contractor, a designer, or my partner, and they can see exactly what I want. Include the AI visualization of the room next to the current photo for a before and after comparison. Now you have a professional looking mood board, a before and after, specific product recommendations. So you can hand this to the painter and say, this is the color, this is the wall. You can hand it to the designer and say, this is my vision. Now, that used to require hiring a designer, that used to require hours on Pinterest, piecing it together in your head. Now you have a visual plan backed by AI. Here's a bonus tip, and it works with any room: kitchen, bathroom, bedroom, kids' room, and it works in reverse too. If you're selling your home or listing a rental, take photos of the empty rooms and ask AI to generate staged versions. Show me this empty bedroom staged as a cozy guest room with mid century modern furniture. Now you have staged photos for your listing without paying a staging company. And for clothes, you can use the lookbook approach seasonally. Every time the season changes, photograph your key pieces, generate a new lookbook, and you have your style guide ready to go before you even think of shopping. And if there's a gap, AI will tell you, hey, you have a lot of casual tops, but nothing for a dressier evening out. Here's what would complete your wardrobe without breaking your budget. Okay, so here's what we covered today. One, we used AI to create outfit combinations from your actual closet and then turn it into a lookbook. Two, we turned random refrigerator full ingredients into 3 easy dinners and a weekly meal plan with 1 grocery list. And 3, we uploaded a photo of a real room and got specific design recommendations based off of lighting, the layout, and the existing furniture. 4, we generated a visual mock-up of the redesigned room so you can see it before you spend a dollar. And 5, we created a mood board that you could hand to a contractor, a designer, or your partner so everyone is looking at the same version. You don't need more options. You don't need more inspiration. You need a decision maker that works with what you actually have. And now you have one. All right, here's your homework. Pick one, just one. Tonight, take a photo of 5 things in your closet and ask AI to make your outfits, or your fridge, or your room. And remember, if you want ChatGPT, Gemini, Claude, image generations, and all of the AI models under one roof for one price of one, go to bellavasta.com/magi, MAGAI. 30% off your first 3 months. And if it's the tool that makes it seamless, especially when you're using image features across multiple models. If you're a business owner wanting to see how AI can transform your operations, your visuals, your hiring process, go to bellavasta.com/30 for a complimentary 30-minute session with me. Limited time. Let's figure out your AI plan together. And last, please, if you loved this, share this episode. And I mean it with this one. Share it with a friend who's been talking about painting their living room for years, or the person who orders DoorDash 4 nights a week. Share it with anyone who's ever said, I have nothing to wear. Like the show, subscribe, and leave a comment. And tell me what room you're going to transform first. I am Bella Vasta, and this is AI for the Busy Human. I'll see you in the next episode.